Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. By the way, I'm going to show you my shirt slash jacket. It's a lined flannel shirt that my sister-in-law got me, and I got my hat on that I got for my birthday also yesterday. So I don't know how good I got this where you can see it, but it's got the liner in it, everything. Buttons up, and I got my hat on, so I still haven't got anything yet. I'll have to get something with what Mom and my sister gave me. But I thought I'd show you that, and we'll go out here and look at things real quick. Do my morning check of my flowers. I've already uncovered my garden. I don't think it got quite as cold last night, but there was frost. I don't know what it got to, but there's a couple that's, managed to stay. There was two over here, but they died that I had yesterday that we're going to open. See, this one wants to open. There's that one, and there's one little one down here trying. So, they'll obviously, if it stays warm enough, long enough during the day, they'll still bloom. But there were several more this morning that were like, they're just like this. So I'm just pulling them off and I'm throwing them down here. They may grow, I don't know if the seeds would be. See, here's another one. See how they are when they die or when the cold gets to them. Put that down there. But there wasn't as many this morning affected, the buds like that where they're all just wilted over. Obviously, there's a couple down here. It looks like. See, that's how they get. Let's take them and put them in here. Let's try to see if there's any more in this one. That one's about like that. And give it a chance. But once they wilt over like that, you may as well just, pick them. That one's trying to bloom. Here's one, a couple of them. You may as well just pick them like this because they won't, they're dead. I mean, they're dying. There one. I wish these would turn into something down here. It's like that. This one did. It's the one that had that yellow flower on it. A few more. I think that one's dead. It's still trying to grow more. I don't know how you can. Right there. I think I'll leave the others alone now, and maybe some of them will bloom today. These blue ones don't seem very affected by it. Here's another one. They are beautiful, but they're still, putting out little flowers. I hadn't seen any of them wilted. So there's a check on that. I see one more real quick. Like I said, I've already pulled the covers over the tomatoes and the rest of it. There's some of the tomatoes along the back wall here seem like they're going to try to keep growing, but as time goes on, it's still going to just wilt. See, this is new stuff that's wilted right here. Let's see how it looks. It'll eventually get the rest of this back here at this part. But the cabbage is doing pretty good, and the cauliflower, I've never grown either one. It looks like it's doing pretty good to me. I'm using the tomato plants that are left kind of as cover for the cabbage and stuff. Hi, Adam and Eva. Hey, everybody. How you doing this morning? Hi, everybody. It feels good out here now. Good. Let's see what it's done to the pepper plant. Let's see. I got quite a few peppers. I got about 6 peppers the other day. Green peppers. And I saved some seeds. So I'll have some of those seeds. I don't even know what these are, but they're doing pretty good. You can still see they got blooms. Obviously, y'all, it's very obvious to me that this plastic, I got this at Dollar Tree a long time ago for painting. I think it was in the painting section. And this works a lot better. You can see the condition of these compared to some of these. With the tarp is the least effective. But this plastic is done real good. It might have a little greenhouse effect or something on it. As you can see, these peppers are doing fine. I don't even know what they are, y'all. I'll find out when Logan tries one. And yesterday I was piddling around out here and I transplanted some of these turnips. They're so close together in there, they're growing on top of the ground. I don't know if I can show you any that's doing that actually right away because they're so thick. But that's what they're doing, or either they're real thin. They don't look so great right now. Maybe it's the sun. I did it yesterday late. So as the sun hits them today, we'll see if they perk up some. They may need a little bit of water since I transplanted them. And I might put a little Miracle-Gro in it. But everything here seems okay, but it's just too crowded. We're growing more banana peppers. Some of them have been affected by the cold, like this one. But this is a learning experience for me. I never have my garden, this late. The green beans are doing fine. The top part's been smashed down where I had to put this plastic over it. But as you can see, they're still fine. And all this looks good, the turnips and kale. Those cucumbers, I just as well almost pull them up. They're still alive, some of them. But yeah, this is a nice looking turnip right here. You can tell. So they seem okay, so we'll keep going with that. I may try to transplant a few more of these if these ones I just did perk up and everything. I'll get them some water with Miracle-Gro later. But there's a quick update. Looks like I might need to put some food in the feeders. Let me see if it's been raining. I cleaned it out after it rained last. Yeah, it's pretty empty. I think I'm gonna have to open up some new food, some seed. I don't have hardly any left. My chipmunk's been eating most of the sunflowers that's left in this one bag. Most of the sunflower seeds, I mean. Let me see. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go out there and put a little bit of seed in there. Let me get some gloves. No, you get that. Come in. Snake it out if you did. Back. I mean it. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and put a little what's left of this seed in here. Oh, there's a tomato. Set that over here. So tomato rolled off yesterday, I guess. Here we go. Let me put this stuff up. Alright. Got that chore done. Take a look at the sky, y'all. I got some jets flying around today. You see the trails. A few clouds, but it's not bad. Okay. Now I'll tell you about the new contest. Yesterday, when I was harvesting some of these tomatoes because they'll get ruined if they keep getting the frost, the cold on them. And I had a brainstorm all of a sudden to do a contest. I was throwing all the tomatoes in a box, in a French fry box. And I had some in a bag that I ended up putting in there too. But if you watch that video, I think it says like #tomatoes or something like that on it. And it's got a picture of the box with the tomatoes. And also there's a picture, the same picture is on my community post of the tomatoes if you need to see it. If you need to see them all in the box after I put everything in there. Because I want everyone to guess how many tomatoes is in that box. You need to be a subscriber of mine to enter. So all you have to do in your comments, put your guess of how many tomatoes you think are in the box, all total. And then put #tomatoes giveaway, all one word. Hashtag is the #, and then tomatoes giveaway, all one word. And if you need to, to look at that video again and you want to get to it quick, as long as it's in blue, after it shows up in blue when it says that, if you press it, it'll show other people's videos too that are somewhat like that. But it'll go to that video if you need to see it again. You can almost, you can get hints from the video. The hint I'll give everybody today is it's more than you think. That's just all I'll say. But what I'm gonna do is, I can't send seeds outside the U.S., but there's gonna be 2 winners, and I'll send them 2 winners some stump flower seeds, and I don't have a whole lot of vegetable seeds, but I'll send you a few vegetable seeds too. And I can only send them in the U.S. though. I'm sure they wouldn't make it past customs, because what if they had a little bug? Or I haven't seen any bugs or anything. I'm just saying the way the customs are, But yeah. So in the comments of any of my videos, put the word hashtag. You don't spell out hashtag. The pound sign is hashtag, and then tomatoes giveaway, and then put your guess of how many you think is in the box. I'm going to do this for a few days, and I might even use that same thumbnail that shows the box, so you won't have to look around for it. So we'll do that, and like I said, I'll do it for a few days, and the 2 closest to the actual amount will be the winners. So it'll be fun. It's something different. I just thought of it all of a sudden. I hadn't even thought one thing about it, and it just hit me. So I like that. I like spontaneous things like that. So please participate, and you might be growing your own stump flowers and veggies. I got plenty of green pepper seeds, so I can give everybody green pepper seeds. I've got some banana pepper seeds, a few. I've got some habanero left. I'm just going to grow 1 habanero plant next year, so as long as I got a few seeds, I can give a few of them away. A lot of my green bean seeds aren't all the way dry, but I have a few of them, so it'll be a good little variety. So I know everybody has fun with these, so let's all participate. And some of y'all I know might live in apartments, but if you have a little place, as long as you have a pot to put the seeds in, they'll grow. I grew some in here in the garage. I've shown y'all. They don't do as good in a pot, One suggestion is, make sure every now and then you give them some type of fertilizer, because they only live in that pot, and that dirt, they'll use all the nutrients and stuff out of it. And you can get, pots at Dollar Tree. That would be fine. When they come out with their garden stuff next year, or I don't know if they have any left now. But just make sure that if it doesn't have any holes in the bottom, that you put holes in it somehow, because it has to drain. And I'll go through all this next spring. I'm going to plant earlier next year, especially the flowers, because I don't think these were done with their cycle yet before it got cold out here, because I planted them late. I'm not going to grow any cucumbers next year. I keep getting blight, or they do. And I don't get enough of a yield to make it worth all that space. So I think I'm going to try growing eggplant, and then I'll put zucchini down there. I hear Kitty trying to, I don't know if y'all heard me a little bit ago, she was trying to get out. Every time I go in now, she tries to get out. And it's so aggravating. She got out twice yesterday. At least she didn't run off. She just stayed under the car. And we couldn't get, we couldn't get to her. Took a while to catch her. trying to think if there's anything else I was going to go over. I think that's the most pressing thing right now as we starting this new contest. And I'll even put in I'll put something in my title too, like hashtag tomatoes giveaway. I don't know if it'll turn up blue on the title. I don't think it will, but the two things, there's three things. It's very easy. Just be a subscriber of mine. Give your guess of how many tomatoes you think are in the box, and say the word, or spell out the word hashtag tomatoes giveaway. That's TOMATOES, and giveaway, all one word. And once again, for y'all that don't know, a lot of my people don't know a lot about their phones and stuff, the hashtag is the £. I didn't even know how they worked until maybe a month ago. I never paid attention to it. I saw it all the time and that they were in blue, but I never pressed it. If you press it, it'll go to a bunch of videos that have something to do with tomatoes or whatever, but you'll be able to see mine that way too. I guess it's more like a search word, really, or a way to get to your video. Well, I'm going to go get a little bit more coffee, and I'll be right back. I'll just relax for a minute. There's not many birds singing this morning for some reason. I hear our heat pump turn on. I hate that. At least it's working. We were scared it wouldn't. Oh, I meant to show you all these. Let me show you all what the stump flower seeds are looking like before I go get more coffee. They're looking good this morning. These are all the ones from yesterday right here. They're still wet. I hate I had to pull all them. That's the zinnia. Got two of them, the big ones. It should have quite a few seeds in there, I hope. And then here's how that little one looks now that was trying to bloom out there. I hate that. And this stuff, if you get your seeds and you see a bunch of this stuff, don't throw that away. Let me get out here a little better. Because those are all seeds, they're just crunched up. Some of these seeds are so small you can't hardly even see them. But don't throw that away. I'll put a little bit of that in each one, and that's all seeds. Plant everything in that bag. You can crunch up, you could probably crunch these up, the stump flowers. It's very dry. To get more, I wouldn't just plant it just like that unless you want a bunch of them in one place. It's so big, you really just need one growing. I think before that one grew, I think I had to thin a couple. Or I can't really remember for sure, but it seemed like there was more than one growing, but it was too close. Because it's like a little tree, you know. So that's how they're looking. I put them out here during the day to dry and take them back in at night. Because the sun hits them, and even though it's cool out here, the sun will hit them and dry them. I turn it like this towards the sun. And then I bring them in at night. If you look at these, they turn fluffy. Like a dandelion almost. Yep. Those were solid the other day, but they've opened up. Okay. Go get some coffee. Take this thing in. Well, no, I'm going to leave it out here in the sun. That's right. I'll be right back. Relaxing there. Back. hadn't heard the train this morning, everybody. Kitty was right there as soon as I opened the door trying to get out. You have to pretty much be ready to catch her. I don't know what we're going to do about that. Here's our plane. Pretty low this morning. Wow. I'd love to fly one. Okay, well, I decided to use the same thumbnail so you don't have to look around for the picture of the tomatoes. And you can, like I said, I've explained it. So let's do this and get a good turnout, and the two closest winners will be, getting their packet of seeds. So I'm gonna go on back in. I got some other things to do in the house and stuff. And hadn't eaten breakfast yet either, so hope y'all enjoyed this. Please press that like button. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. You'll need to enter the contest, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I don't know what I'll get into today. If I don't, I think we're supposed to go to Dollar Tree today if Joy feels up to it. Because we'll be there for a while. I got a long list. We're trying to get things that we would pay more for elsewhere now at Dollar Tree, instead of just getting everything at Aldi or a grocery outlet or whatever, Walmart. Usually they're more expensive than $1, whatever these items are. But probably be doing that, I guess. And I've got a Kindy's Corner halfway done, but I haven't finished it yet. So as soon as I get that done, I'll do that. So everybody, I appreciate you so much, and we will be talking later. Bye-bye, everyone.